Hey man, hey, Greg Sankey. Hey man, hey you got it coming, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got it coming big time. I owe you one. I should sue you right now. Gr- Greg Sankey. Stop Georgia from three-peating, dog. I know they lost to Alabama. I know they folded versus Alabama. But it's the fact. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad at Greg Sankey right now. You know, Georgia had Oklahoma at Oklahoma like week 2 or 3. I think it was week 3. And he canceled the game. Think about it. And guess who got in over Georgia because of that game being canceled? We gotta watch Texas. And we all know Georgia's still the best team. You know, Georgia's still the best team. They didn't get no free losing pass like Bama and Texas did. And Texas beat Alabama like when Jalen Miro had no idea what he was doing. Like, they still won the game. But he gifted them 2 interceptions. You know? And furthermore, you have a better chance of winning in Tuscaloosa than you have winning against Saban in the SEC championship game in Atlanta. Like, something about Atlanta. I'd rather Georgia play Alabama in Australia. I feel like we could beat Alabama by 20 points in Australia. But something about that SEC championship game in Atlanta, nothing can go right for Georgia. I just don't know why. Something about playing Atlanta. But furthermore, either way, this is back to Greg Sankey. I'm calling Greg Stanky. You hey man, you ruined this 3-peat, dog. And I think you had something to do with the refs too. You didn't want your boy Saban, you know what I'm saying? Y'all around the same age, I think. You didn't want Kirby to pass Saban by getting 3 natties, you know? So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna remove Oklahoma, you know? And then now Alabama in, Texas in, because they're a package deal. You know, Texas beat Alabama by 10 in Tuscaloosa. Now they're a package deal. Versus Georgia didn't get to play Oklahoma. If Georgia play Oklahoma and beat at Oklahoma, if Georgia play Oklahoma and win at Oklahoma, Texas is out the playoffs. You know, it's plain and simple. And me, I bet my last penny Georgia will 3-peat right now. If Georgia, all Georgia had to do was make it past Alabama and get them 27, 28 days to recover, I have no doubt in my mind Georgia won 3-peat. I'll bet my left leg Georgia will 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even like to say nothing like that. But I feel like Michigan have no offense. J.J. McCarthy is average. The ball just look good coming out of his hands. As a quarterback, Michigan offense is average. Washington, very good team. But we know how the Pac-12 get. And Pac-12 is down. You know, Pac-12. USC folded. Utah had no quarterback all year. They might well put me out there. You know what I'm saying? Utah had a better chance of winning games doing Wildcat the whole time. You know? It what it is though. It what it is. Oregon got hyped up for no reason. I mean, I guess because it looked good, you know, because they blowed out Colorado, who ain't even made a bowl game. Colorado ain't made a bowl game, and Oregon got hyped up. You know, they got put at 5th, you know, above Texas and Alabama. And get to play Oklahoma State. Texas is not better than Georgia. I don't care y'all beat Alabama. That was in week 2, like I said. Y'all not better than Georgia. And Georgia's the best team. Even Vegas thinks so. Georgia 14, probably going to be a 20-point favorite by the time this Florida State game hit. And Georgia has the highest point differential out of all teams in the playoff. I mean, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to just, whine and cry. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just got lucky that Georgia didn't get to play Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rocking with the Dogs. You know, I can't complain too much. Could be Florida State right now. You know what I'm saying? I could be a Florida State fan right now. Who I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that video. I'm just talking about greatest thinking right now. And how Georgia's still the best team. You know, what it is though. You know, Georgia went 12-0. Did what it had to do. And just so happened this year in college football, you know, win at the right time, lose at the right time, cost you a playoff spot. You know, Alabama lost early in the season. Texas lost early in the season. Just different. Auburn folded. Alabama played in a stadium, or Nick Saban played in a stadium he never lost in. Won by 3 points. Texas, they get to play Oklahoma State, who got blown out by South Alabama, 33-7. who got dominated by Ohio State. And even more, furthermore, got straight up. they got beat 49-3 to UCF. Then jumped right back up in the rankings because they beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma had like 3 or 4 struggle wins in a row. But you know, that's just been Georgia's fate. You know, Georgia always had to play the best team, basically. Other than Georgia, you know what I'm saying? He had to play Alabama multiple times and lost the game. Had to play 2019 LSU, who everybody laughed when they got smoked. And then they smoked Oklahoma, 63 points on them. Then they dominated Clemson. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is. Georgia always get the worst in the deal. And yeah, what it is though. But Georgia's still the best team. Georgia's still the stand-up. Don't get it twisted. Just Nick Saban just got lucky and he had to play him again. I don't care what y'all say. Georgia's still the best team. And Georgia's gonna win many more national championships. And Texas, y'all not better than Georgia. Washington, y'all not better than Georgia. Michigan, definitely not better than Georgia. So, why is y'all talking about SEC bias though? I mean, yeah, it's tough. Florida State missed it, but there was no SEC bias though about it. Because if it was SEC bias, it would have been Washington would have got kicked out. Just being real. If Georgia and Alabama would be in it if it was SEC bias. But furthermore, you know, this video is about Georgia still being a bad team in college football. And y'all got lucky. You know, Alabama, Texas, Washington, Michigan. Make sure y'all send Greg Stanky a thank you gift. All the fans. If you a fan of those teams I just named, if you athletic director, you know what I'm saying, cheerleader, if you in a band, if you a football player, you work at concession stands other games, and you like that team. If you do the spray paint, anything you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? You got anything to do with them teams I just named, you make sure. And definitely if you're an Oklahoma fan and you got dealings with Oklahoma, you make sure y'all send Greg Stanky. Make sure, even though he don't need no money, make sure y'all send him a nice little letter and $20. You know, or $30. Because, you know what I'm saying, Georgia about to get that. Well, they lost the game. Anyway, I'm just saying $30 for the 3, you know, for each natty. So send them $30 because Georgia finna have, about to have 3 national championships. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you send them $30 if you're able to. If you ain't able to, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta write the letter. You know, you gotta write the letter to Greg Stanky before I send you $30. You know what I'm saying? Either way, go Dogs. Hey, Florida State up net. Clemson first game in Atlanta. And if I live to see, I will be there. Go Dogs, man.